Hey there, and welcome to episode 70 of Busy Kids Love Music, a podcast for music-loving families. I'm Carly Seifert, the creator of Busy Kids Do Piano, and I'm so happy you're joining me today for an exciting brand new episode of Busy Kids Love Music. Mother's Day is a day celebrated in more than 50 countries across the world, and it's a day to celebrate mothers or mother figures. If you live in the United States like me, perhaps you celebrated your own mom or a woman that is important to you this past weekend for Mother's Day. Many composers throughout history were inspired by their own mothers and wished to celebrate them as well. And today we're going to listen to a few such famous pieces.
Out of the darkness, radiant with light, shine the brightness, Empress of night. As granules of gold come off the lights, o'er cataracts bold, amazing sight, amazing sight.
The piece you're listening to now is called Empress of the Night. It is written by an American composer named Amy Beach. Her husband, Henry, wrote the text to the music and she composed the melody. The words to the first verse say this: "Out of the darkness, radiant with light, shineth her brightness, Empress of Night." Beach, who paved the way for many female composers in the 19th and 20th centuries, dedicated this piece to her mother, Clara Shaney. The piece is part of a collection called 3 Songs, which contains 3 poems by her husband. In 1899, Amy Beach composed a piano concerto and used the melody of Empress of the Night as the basis for the second movement. Czech composer Antonin Dvořák was another composer who wrote a beautiful song for voice and piano dedicated to his mother. As you listen to this beautiful song, what do you think that the words that go with it might be about? The words for this song are actually a bit melancholy. They're about a mother who often cried, but still passed along her songs onto her children. The piece is widely sung by singers for recitals, and many famous current musicians have recorded instrumental versions of the song. And of course, I'll be sure to link to a playlist that includes some of these performances in this episode's show notes. In contrast to the gorgeous but mournful tune we just listened to is an upbeat and sometimes silly piece by German composer Richard Strauss called Muttertändelei, which means mother chatter.
Seht ihr doch auch so eins, Leutchen, nein, ihr habt keins.
As you listen to this song, do you think the mother Strauss is writing about is happy or sad? If you guessed happy, then you are correct. The piece is about the joy of a new mother who would not give her child away for all the coins in the world. It's based on a rather comical poem by a German poet. Here are some of the words from the poem. Just look at my beautiful child with long golden locks, blue eyes and rosy cheeks. People, do you also have one like it? People, no, you have not. The perky song about the mother telling everyone how precious her baby is has quick harmony shifts that can even sound delirious at times. Doesn't it capture the humor of the text well? As you can see from just this handful of pieces, motherhood and mothers inspired very different ideas and melodies from composers throughout history. I hope you've enjoyed learning about and listening to these 3 pieces, and I hope you'll also check out the curated playlist I've put together for you of other arrangements of the music from today's episodes. You can find that playlist at busykidsdopiano.com/podcast/70, as well as a transcript from today's episode if you'd like to review any of the information you learned. Again, that all can be found at busykidsdopiano.com/podcast/70. Thanks for joining me today on this episode of Busy Kids Love Music. To all the moms and mom figures in our community, I celebrate you and hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. Bye for now.